Hear me. Hi guys, hi everybody. Welcome into my studio, Phantom, for this live tutorial, Fractal tutorial dedicated to check your preset. This is the first one in English. Thank you very much for everybody. I want to give you some hints. First of all, if you are on Facebook, because I am streaming on my YouTube channel, on the G66 YouTube channel, but also on my Facebook page and G66 Facebook page. So I suggest you to come into YouTube because you can see the chat completely, okay? Otherwise you can lose some messages that are for the user. So hi everybody, I see a lot of people as usual. Thank you very much. There is Alessandro. Also I need to download and install your preset. Sorry, okay, because you send me the preset on via mail. Okay, let me check. Okay, no, it is your presets. So because I receive your preset from many parts, and of course it's not easy to handle, but we do our best. Okay, first of all, how does work this session? What do you think of the new firmware? Ciao Bob. Okay, I'm just installed the new firmware, the 19th firmware. I have to test it, so we can test together. It's too early to give you some impressions about this. Okay, but okay, about this session. I would like to speak with you and discuss with you about your preset. I already done this section in Italian with my Italian friends, and it has a very good success. So I would like to extend this possibility also to our international friends. Of course, my English is so, but I know you are so kind. And you can, how can you share your presets to check? First of all, I would like to suggest you to use my my YouTube channel, my Discord server. I would like to show you and share how can you access to the server. So this is my webpage, marcofnt.it. Okay, on the page you can select here the YouTube channel, the Facebook channel, the Instagram channel, and the Discord channel. If you click on it, okay, it opens a page. Of course, I already installed the Discord application and open automatically. So the access is absolutely free. There are many sessions on my server. There is the welcome session, the infos, the presentation, personal presentation when you come in, the buongiorno, you know, buongiorno. So good morning. It's it is a channel where we say buongiorno all together to start the day in a very good way. So there are your request channel. There is Phantom, the section dedicated to the Phantom, where you can give your suggestion, your hints, and some discussion regarding it. There is the area for the international members. So the special area for all international members can share their question, their request, discussion, everything. So the server is very flexible, so if necessary I can create a different channel as you need, as you want. You can propose your request every time without any problem. There is also the section dedicated to Phantom generation, is a format dedicated to the new groups and so on, your videos, your music, or if you wanted to suggest some music. The free area where we can discuss about everything we want. There's also the SGH is a temporary channel, let's say, because sometimes there is an exhibition in Italy that's called second-hand guitar, and they create this section to share some photos, some everything about this exhibition. And also there is the live chat. The live chat is a place where we can discuss in a live stream and to play together and so on and so on. There is also the gear section, the analog section, guitar section. At the moment it's in Italian, but it's really easy to translate, but I can transform in English, no problem, and so on. And there is also the Fractal preset area. So you can share your preset here or on international member. Doesn't matter. Where you want, I will find. So the intention is to share your preset and to analyze them and give you some tips, tricks, hints, suggestion, why you do this or you do that, and so on and so on. So this is the main intention of this section. If you like it, I can continue. Otherwise, I can stop it, and that's it. I can continue to make the standard tutorial. But I think that it's quite interesting to analyze and to share and to discuss around your preset. Very well. Okay, of course, if you have any problem, you can also send me an email, no problem. Okay, so close our the Discord channel, my YouTube. Okay, and this is the editor of Fractal AxeFX3. Now I'm using AxeFX3 because you know, all presets are compatible with AxeFX3. So I can upload on AxeFX3 the FM3 presets, FM9 for the people who has FM9, and of course FX3. Now I'm using the last firmware. You can see here the 19, who is available on the forum section. Okay. Okay. Ciao Matteo, ciao Marco. Also, there is another possibility. My friend Marco Cereda maybe will come also in the live stream with me and will explain and will share directly with me his preset. This is possible if you are able to do this. It's not easy, but if you are able and prepared to have a live stream, you can come in and we can discuss together with all our friends. Okay? So let's start. I hope there are some English friends, but I see Bob. Bob, where are you from, Bob? Bob Warren. And I hope there are also, let me check. Oh, I can see only Bob. I hope there are also other international members here. Well, we can start to analyze your presets. I upload the preset here. Okay, for example, the Lamb of God. It is a preset that's sent by Jason. This is correct. Dopo lezione preset per English conversation. Yes. Montana, USA. Montana, USA. That means that you are. What time is it in Montana? Is I don't know. Maybe is morning. Is it correct, Bob? Okay, the Lamb of God. The Lamb of God comes from. Let me check because I don't remember. Okay, let me check on the Discord page. Comes from international member. Let me check. Maybe from. No, it's not from Jason, but is from Fractal preset. Let me check here. I don't remember. Sorry. Oh, okay. Maybe no. This is another one. This is another one. No, I don't know who is. Maybe the Alan. Okay, doesn't matter. So let's check this preset. So the intention is not to, is to teach together to understand what is correct on a preset and give you your hints. Hi Marco from Lancashire, UK. From UK, right? Lancashire is correct. I don't know the correct pronunciation of Lancashire or Lancashire. I don't know. sorry for this, Ray. Okay, so I upload this preset. Sorry for the name, I don't remember, but I can see the input. Okay, I can see the PEQ. This is a parametric equalization. There is a looper. Maybe because he wants to start a looper. Okay, there is the amp. They use a GP, the Petrucci amp, and there is no cab, but there is a tone match cabinet. So there is some work regarding this. Interesting, very interesting. The Sash, ciao the Sash. Ok. Gaspar Cecchini, Montana, sono le orario Montana. Ok. quarter to 2 p.m. Okay, thank you very much. That's correct. Lancashire. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Cheers. Ray. Thank you very so much. So there is the tone matching. So this is interesting preset because of this guy. Create his tone match amp. There is enhance block. This is correct. The delay block is the reverb. So from the point of view of the chains, the effect chains, the preset is pretty correct. Okay, let's close this. I don't know what is it. Sorry, I have to check if there is here. Okay, right. I can shift in another page. There is no anymore the thread section where I. Okay, it's here. So is Axelman 8. Okay, I discovered what it is. Axelman say this is a tone match based on Lamb of God guitar track song Lady to Rest. Okay, 3 chants build up PAQ is used for monitors headrush 108. Okay, he used the headrush cabinet. I don't know why the PAQ for the first block. I would suggest to put this block here, not in the beginning of the chain. This is, to me, is pretty wrong because you have to create your tone. Of course, then you have to adapt the tone from the cabinets. I'm not so agree to do this, of course, but if you want to do, I suggest to put this block here. This is really important because you have to. This block influences the input of the amp, and you have to equalize the result of your tone, not before but after the chain. And in this case, if you have to tweak the tone with your cabinets, FR cabinets, I suggest to use to go to the setup, okay, and go to the output 1 EQ or 2 EQ and so on. You have a possibility to enable the graphic EQ and the parametric EQ. Okay, if you go to the configurations, you can select from the output 1, 2, 3, and 4 the using of graphic of parametric EQ. So if you need to have an equalization for your cabinets, I absolutely suggest you to tweak the output EQ and don't put the block, because what you put in the chain is to create your sound, not to adapt your sound to the monitoring. And honestly, I suggest you to create the sound on very flat monitor, or in the worst case on the headphone. Then if you need to tweak on your cabinet, use the EQ on the output. But basically the rig has to be created for really flat listening, for really flat PA or monitoring system. This to me is really, really important. For sure, I don't suggest to put the PAQ, the parametric equalization for the first. This is absolutely, to me, absolutely wrong. I don't know if there is other special reason, but this makes sense if you have to create your tone. But in any case, the equalization is better to put after the amp, because the influence of the equalization before the amp, especially with the distortion amp, is really, really, really low influence. It's completely different. Okay, so there is a looper, but the looper for the same case, I suggest you to put at least after the amp, not before. Okay, there is the enhancer, the tone match, delay, digital, reverb, and studio. And okay, I have edited the sound with the amp block, speaker input Q. Sorry, I'm reading some comments regarding these presets. Also, so the sound is more tight. Use MG. Okay, use EMG 81 pickups. So I have not that pickup, but I can try it. Okay, let me check if there is. Buonasera a tutti. Andrea, ciao. Michael Vanguard. when will the FM come to Germany? I don't know. Michael Wenger, FM9 will be available. We don't know. Maybe March, April. We don't know. Unfortunately, I have to tell you there is a very big problem in the shortage of the semiconductor, and this creates a lot of problem for these items. But I hope that will be available very soon. Okay, so let's try to okay, Michael Cope, thank you very much. Hi Marco, thank you for your Larry Carton preset. Works very well with the Sire H7 guitar. I shared with Jeff McLean last week. Cheers from you. Oh, thank you so much, Michael. Thank you very much. I am very happy that you like that preset. I'm really proud about the preset, honestly. Okay, unfortunately, this guy, there is a problem with this preset because this guy forgot to send me also, let me check in the Discord channel. Yes, forgot me to give me the impulse response related to the tone match, because when you make the tone match of your rig, you create an impulse response. I have to upload. If you don't give me the impulse response, I cannot do nothing. And this is the reason that this sound is really terrible, because there is no cabinets. Okay, so I hope, because no, the cabinet is. No, this is the cabinet. Really strange. So no, the cabinet is inside, but okay, very strange, very strange sound. I'm sorry, but I don't understand this sound. This is without cabinet of the tone matching. Let me check the scene number 2, if there's something. Okay, the delay and the reverb are in the right position. Okay, sorry, I enlarged the. Okay, delay and reverb are in the right position. He used the digital stereo. Okay, is correct. Reverb, okay, studio is also correct. The enhancer is okay. What is to me is really strange is the sound of this tone matching is very strange. Let me check the other scene 3. So, in the intention of this guy, the PAQ should be in the first. The sound is very strange, and sounds very strange to me in my reference monitoring. I'm using my headphone, Bayer Dynamic DT770. Is a really flat headphone, but I am sure that on the monitor I have the same result. Honestly, I would like to discuss with this guy. Maybe that's why the EQ is in the front. Okay, maybe let's try. But the EQ for sure is not to tweak the sound. To tweak the sound with the FR speaker. Absolutely. It's changed. Okay, I don't know. Honestly, yep, sound is also strange. Okay, I give you an example of my idea. If I put a cabinet here, let me check cabinet block. Cabinet block. This is the Mesa Petrucci. The Mesa Petrucci. Okay. So bypass the tone match. Okay. Let me check if there is also mute, okay, and put a cabinet like recto cabinet. Recto cabinet is a typical cabinet for the mesa. Okay, you can select this one, for example. Sounds a bit different. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, it's a little bit dark, but let me check what's it is the reason of this. Let me bypass the enhance. It depends of the amp. Okay, I discovered what is the problem. The EQ, the output EQ of this amp is extremely V mode, too much V mode. Okay, as Petrucci, I know Petrucci V is something like this, not so extreme. So let me check here. Okay, something like this. Okay. Oh, now it's correct. What do you think? To me, is a bit better than before. Huh? So maybe it's dark, still dark. Okay, let me. I have some doubt. In this case, when the sound is so far from my idea of the sound, I prefer to do this. Okay, for example, let me copy this channel. This channel, copy channel A to D. Okay, and I would like to go here. Okay, then make the block reset current channel. Okay, so let's start from the beginning and let's create the sound. Switch off the delay. Okay. And now I go to the output. I created the typical V EQ by John Petrucci mode. Okay. The Sasha replaced the TMA with the factory cab ER Recto 84.2. Okay, let's try this. Thank you, Sash. I create a different channel. So I also, when you create your sound, use the channel block. So to have to create a different channel and to compare the sound with the previous sound. So this is correct. I don't want to touch this one, for example. I wanted to create a new one, and following the suggestion of Sash, say Recto 84.2. So let me search 84.2. Okay, all banks. Let me check. Recto. Yes, this one. Okay. So it's correct. It's nice. This sound is more bright, but it's correct. That is up to you, of course, what you want. This is this is my setup. Let's check the setup of Axelman 8. This is one. So it's dark. Maybe there is also the input boost is there's also the cut boost. Okay, this is quite strange. Okay, let me check. Okay, it's a little bit bright, so I suggest you also to go to the cabinet, go to the preamp section, close the low cut to the 120, okay, and also the high cut to more or less 8 kilohertz. Oh, Tevo, thank you. There is something on the Discord chat. Okay, let me check if there is some. No, but yes, I can see some. No, of course, if there is someone, some people on the chat, you have to come here in YouTube, of course, guys, not in the vocal chat of Discord channel, of course. Thank you so much. Okay, maybe is. Have you tried any of the Get Good Drum Impulse Response plugins? Okay, no. Kali Zil, no, I don't try. But okay, about the impulse response, of course, you can use what you want, of course. What I want to analyze is if your preset is correct or not. Not too much from the point of the sound itself, because the sound is absolutely up to you. In this case, I have to say that the sound of these guys is really strange with the tone matching. I don't know what is the process that he made this sound. Of course, maybe he knows very well better than me the final result, but to my ear is a bit strange, of course. In this case, what I've done, I go to I create the same amp. I reset the amp to the default value, and I create the amp on my taste, of course. And I use the cabinet, the proper cabinet, like for example the recto cabinet, as the Sashi says, this one, the Factory 842, or for example the Rector V60 57. Okay. Okay, the guitar is not tuned up. Sorry, I tune it. Okay, just a moment. Okay, to give you an idea, I give you the result with the previous version of this. This is the initial sound. And this is my sound. Okay, cabinet on, and also the channel D. I like more this cabinet. Let me check if to make brighter this sound on the output echo. Now it's better. Okay, to me is really nice. The preset sounds like there isn't any air on there. Maybe yes, Bob. I don't know exactly what does mean, but in any case, okay. I show if a possible solution with this preset. For sure, the parametric EQ to me is not correct here. If you wanted to correct something, I suggest you to use the equalization of the amp, but to put the EQ after the amp, not before the amp. Has much more influence. Let's check. Completely different. Okay, so also in this case is up to you if you wanted to use before, but in any case I prefer to match the cabinet with the amp. This is my philosophy and my theory. Instead to use I never use the equalization. Never use the equalization. I prefer to search the proper impulse response to match with the amp block. Okay, let me check. So, okay. About the enhancer, let me check. What is? Okay, enhance is correct. So please take care about the enhancer, because sometimes it could be dangerous, especially when you work in stereo. Not all the PA works in stereo correctly. So let's the open door to switch on off and check with the sound engineer if it's correct in enhancer, because it can create the phase crossfading and create some problem in the sound. So I suggest you to take, if you are in the studio, in your recording studio, you can use it, you can check it. But on stage, using the enhancer could be dangerous. Okay, so the head speaker are far from a flat sounding speaker. They are really muddy, so you have to compensate that with a very bright EQ. So that's why the preset does sound so strange. Maybe yes, the sash. Maybe yes. I don't know exactly what is the target for this guy. Okay, and the other thing is the using of the looper. The looper is before. This is strange. Okay, depends what is your using of the looper, of course. Let me... because if you, for example, play the looper before, okay. Okay. So let's record. Okay, if you put the looper before, if you switch to the clean sound, for example, of course the amp sounds like clean. This is quite normal. I hope that everybody... This is the result. So if you change the amp, and maybe this is nice to check the amp without playing the guitar. So I alternate. Okay. I can trim this, and but if you put the looper after the amp, you can record exactly the sound, and it continue to repeat the sound. If you change the amp channel, the looper still work with the previous sound. So I can show you. So if I select the clean one, for example, this one. Okay. You can trim the start. So when I change the amp channel, it continues to play the previous sound as I want. Ok. Ok, Zaz, ciao Marco, avevo provato questo preset. So you say that preset, you try it and you play over the sound, the Lamb of God song. I don't know. Maybe yes. Maybe this guy wanted to get this sound for sure. But to me, it sounds very strange. Okay, generally. But if he is exactly what he wants, of course, what I can say is to use the parametric EQ is better to use after the block amp, and also the looper is better in this position. And if this is the sound you want, of course, okay, I can say yes, is this sound. I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and check another preset. Let me. Okay, there is the Gdansk one. Okay, part one. This preset is created by I don't know who. Let me check on Discord. Gdansk. The Gdansk comes from. Pasquale, but I know Pasquale is not here, and so I know Pasquale is here. I don't know, so I would like that the guys who sent me the preset are here also to have a feedback from them. Okay, I don't know if maybe Marco Cereda is here. Marco, are you here? So can you come into the live stream? Okay. So this sound is really strange. This sound is really strange. Marco, dai, come on, vieni qua, vieni dentro, che vediamo il tuo. So first of all, this preset has some. Maybe is okay. Maybe is the preset of Pasquale that has a problem. Now I discover, but now I see some errors here. So the problem is there is no direct effect here, Let's check what is the problem. Let's check what is the problem. I don't know why this delay before the amp. I don't know the reason of this one. Okay, high power jumped. Okay. Cabinet is here. Level is correct. Switch off. Maybe the problem is. Okay. First of all, the problem is on reverb. So the reverb, there is a big mistake here because the level of reverb is -10. That makes no sense, absolutely. And the mix is 100%. Why? I don't know. So we can hear only the reverbed sound, and there is no dry sound. This is a big mistake. So the level has to stay. When you connect the reverb or delay in series, you have to set the level at 0, and the mix has to stay on the default should be 20%. I don't know why the mix to 100%. You have to put only when the reverb are in parallel mode. So you have to avoid the dry signal goes to the parallel. And now this is sound. Sasha for the enhancer, I do use it with ears on stage, but I prefer to send a signal without enhancer to the FOH, which is very easy with the XFX3 with using different output. Okay, the Sasha, I agree with you absolutely. You have to take care a lot to use the enhancer. Okay, so let me check again. So the first mistake of this preset is the mix. Mix is completely wrong. So let's check again. There is also the PAQ also here. I don't like it. So and also another equalization here. Okay, I prefer to start to analyze the preset from the amp block and the cabinet block. So to check if it works. Okay. I can see also here there are some impulse responses, but I have not the impulse response, the original one. So I don't know what is the real cabinet. This is strange. But let's assume that is correct. I don't know, because I can see the user one, but I don't receive anything about this. Okay, good work. Another really important point is the level, preset leveling is too low. Okay, there is also the output on -25. Why? This is really strange. Now, this is the correct value of any block after the amp has to let it as it is in the default status. So it makes no sense to use it. Maybe okay if you touch but a bit, but makes no sense. If to tweak the amp, you have to select here, for example. Okay, now it worked. Okay, so there are a lot of, let's say, strange things, and for sure the big mistake is the reverb, and also the output block is wrong, because it makes no sense to let that block finish. The Fractal devices are really nice because you put the block in the default parameter, you can achieve a very nice sound without to touch so much. So it makes no sense that the output level is -25. Is very dramatic value for this block. Absolutely makes sense. So you have to decrease a lot this one, so you have to increase increase in a very strange, because default value of the amp typically is minus 12. There is a reason for this, because you avoid to saturate the block, the cabinet block, the delay block, and so on. If you put the level of the amp too high, you can risk, okay, to saturate the delay and reverb. So typically let the block as it is, okay. Then check the preset leveling with the Control L. To enable the preset leveling, you have to go to the tools, okay, and type or Command L or preset leveling, and check the status of the output here. So the status is correct, is to touch a bit the red area. So we can increase a bit. Now is correct to me. It sounds very nice. Marco, se vuoi, guarda che ti ho messo il link del restream, te l'ho messo sul Discord. Okay, so let me check. Also, the delay here makes no sense to me. Looking into the name of the scenes seems a David Gilmour sound, but delay here makes no sense, absolutely. The delay, oh, but there is a time of 56, I don't know what is. No, so I don't know what is the reason of this one. Okay, my friend Marco is here. Marco, wait a moment. I finished to analyze this preset. Okay. I don't know the reason of this delay here. Maybe, but it is also really short delay. So 56 milliseconds. I don't know. In this case, but in this case, you can see the mix is 100% and is correct because it's in parallel mode. When you are in series mode, mix has to stay at 20, 15, depends, is up to you. Ok. Ti vedo, Marco. Adesso arrivo. Ok. Let me check other things. So the EQ. Okay, makes sense or not? I prefer to use the EQ after the amp if I use the EQ, but usually, as I told you, I don't use EQ. This delay creates something like a dubbing effect. I don't know why. I don't know. Okay, this is a cue to cut the low. Okay. And then this enhancer is a really dramatic. It's too much. Guys, pay attention and take care about the using of enhancer and similar effects, because you can create a dramatic separation between left and right channel. It's nice for the beginning, but it's really dangerous when you play on stage, because on stage you are a very different situation. So check your sound with the sound engineer, because sometimes using the enhance on stage could be really dangerous. You can make you can have a very crossfade frequency and create a lot of problem. So I would like to invite my friend Marco Cereda. Ciao Marco, eccolo qua. Ciao Marco. Marco, non ti sento, sei mutato. Non ti sento, almeno io non ti sento. It's correct. Ciao Marco. So, because I would like to extend this session also for the user who were able. Okay, now yes, okay.
Loopback is playing some tricks on me since some days.
Okay,
the audio device. So.
Please let's have a look on the audio settings, because I think that the echo cancellation is on or something like that. So please have a look if it's correct, because I sento un po' di. So I would like to extend this section also for the friends who were able to connect with the Restream. We have to understand how to do this, because it's not so easy. But if you are able, you can do this, and we can discuss together about your preset. So are you ready, Marco?
It's okay now.
Okay, have your guitar with you?
Yes, but at this point, if the audio is not working, I can or I speak or I play. So
okay. So
because it's Loopback is playing some tricks. Let me see.
Okay, I cannot hear you anymore. Okay, so you have to. So I select your preset. This could be. Let's start from the Iron Maiden sound. Is correct? Okay.
Okay, let's do this. You play, I talk.
Okay.
Otherwise.
So you recognize your sound?
See? Yes.
So can you explain us?
Yes, let me explain the old patch, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit weird. So this is the reason why this is called 2K is because this patch was built. I built it last year to do a live with Davide, and to, let's say, try to rebuild the history of the sound of the Iron Maiden starting from the 80s. So if you select patch 1, the scene 1, sorry.
Scene 1, okay.
This is called 80s MXR. No, and this is so I found it on the web, a nice document explaining, so rebuilding all the history of Iron Maidens and with all the gears used to record all the different albums and such. And so I tried to simply replicate using the same simulation of pedals and such.
Very nice.
On the FM3.
And this is a very good point, the good starting point when you want to get some particular sound. It's really nice and interesting to dig in the sounds, and you can find on the internet, unfortunately, a lot of information regarding our Guitar Hero. And so you can start of course with Fractal, because we have a lot of gear inside this unit, and you can start from this point of view. Then you can check if it works or not.
Absolutely.
And my first important is use your ears. Don't use your eyes or your belief, because absolutely you have to get that sound independently of the gear. The same, because sometimes. Okay, you can use different gear and to getting the better sound of your Guitar Hero.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, of course, I put the same tool, but then I tweak it. I tweaked it just to go together with the album sound.
Absolutely.
You know? Okay. So basically, this is the amplifier is the Marshall.
Plexi,
the Plexi, they were using the Plexi, plus the MXR to boost the sound. And the reason why it's MXR is because on the first album was recorded, the Iron Maiden was recorded on 9080, and the tube screen, the TS9 was not yet on the market. So this is why. Then a little EQ to boost the mid.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, because normally all my sounds I boost and I put it on the mid range. So I remove a lot the bass, just not to be too fat and then to be lost in the mix.
And you do this before the amp, not after the amp.
Yeah, before the amp.
Okay.
But I mean, normally on my live sounds, I don't use this. I just put it because I mean, on the pedal board on that Dave Murray was using, it was there. So that's why I put it there.
Okay, so
and so I mean, it's very basic, no delay, no such, because this is the rhythm sound. So and if you check it, it's very dry, because the sound of that album it was very dry because it was early 80s, and in UK it was still the punk scene was very much popular, so the sound is very it's more punk than heavy metal, if I may say so.
So let's check. So is correct this sound?
Just I mean,
okay.
If you put backing track of Iron Maiden, you can.
No, I've not a backing track, but you can have and you can play in case. But in this case, what I can say about this rig is to check. I don't know why the level of the amp is so low.
It's very low. Yeah.
It's very low because I can. To me, should be
boost.
Okay, on the default, if you wanted to get the default setup, you can have a double click on the area below the knob. If you in this case, or you can here or on the level, you go with the mouse on the level label and click make a double click in any position of the knob. You come back to the initial value very easily. Oh, the sound is quite similar to the 80s. Okay, so also the reverb is nice, very very nice.
I think it's just don't recall what I put. A plate probably. And the cab, is the same. That, so I mean, I have to say that with Fractal, it's very easy to do this kind of exercises, because I mean, it's simply to go there and find just the translation name on the wiki Fractal, and then you find all the main gear, especially in the 80s and 90s, are there. So it's super easy, and as you said before, so it's just matter to put the block in, and most likely the settings are already good.
Exactly.
So for example, if you try the scene number 4, which is the one for replicating the number of the beat.
Aspetta un momento, ma esce sei buona. Parliamo in inglese perché questa è una sezione in inglese e quindi parliamo, anche se siamo italiani, parliamo in inglese. Ecco, tutto qua. Quindi siccome
at least we try.
So for the English guy, there is a guy that asked why we are Italian but speak together in English. So this it look nonsense, but there is a sense because it's an English session, of course. There is also Jonathan McCulloch. Marco, I bought your Lukather camper pack. Okay, this is not the right section for this, and I'm very happy with it. I have tried to emulate enough sound maestro. Okay, sorry Jonathan, but we are speaking about Fractal. Is a Fractal session, as you can see on the title of the video, and it's not a camper session, but I think that you can learn something interesting looking and following this session. Absolutely. Okay, scene number 3. You
no, the number 4.
Number 4.
Speaking about how easy it is to put
beast.
Effects. So the number of the beast, they use a phaser in front. So I just put it in the Stripe 90, which is the emulation of the the one that
with the very
using. Okay, low rate, super low rate.
Super low rate. Come che fa?
Sì, più del cazzo.
In che tonalità
è? È in re.
Questa è una roba del genere, mi pare, se non mi ricordo. Ok, va bene.
Non so perché non funziona.
Okay, interesting. Let me check.
I try once again to switch on the loop back.
What's happened with the C number? Okay, sorry, there is amp. Oh, this is another one. Okay, are you okay, Marco?
No, I don't know why
there are some problems.
Loopback is not reading my microphone anymore. So.
Ah, okay. Anyway. Technical issue.
Yeah, just tonight.
There is Lee online, but Lee, I cannot see you. You have to switch off your camera, and you have to be able to do live stream. Okay, but there is another guys. There is another guys on online. Okay. I hope. No, it's not anymore. Okay, so you use the phase, and also the amp is the
amp is the same, but the boost now I think is on this one is the TS.
Okay, the ATS 808.
Just to be more, and then let's say, just to go quick, the scene number 5 is quite funny. It's the replication of the Wasted Years.
Okay.
Wow. The intro.
Okay, nice. Also with the chorus, typical.
This is to replicate, the intro of Wasted Years, the song.
Okay, why analog mono and not stereo?
Because I think that they don't use that much because being now 3 guitars, if you put.
Okay.
it is just, as I said, is to replicate more or less what is not what I would use. For me, if I have to use, I will of course use the stereo one. I just
Let's try stereo. Of course, it's too much, but we can use the mixer. So really 80 sounds.
Of course.
Very nice, very nice. In any case, the rig is correct, of course. The using of the EQ before the amp is absolutely up to you, because of course the effects is completely different. So guys, I suggest you to check if to use the EQ before and after is completely different. Using the EQ after is like you are in sound engineer and you are in the FOH in the mixer section, and you set up what's happened.
No. Scusa, sto provando ancora a sistemare. Vai.
Okay, so it's a different using when you put the EQ before, but it's absolutely is up to you. The only thing that I wanted to check is the level here. And I remember you again when you have to check the level. Please open the leveling tool. It's really useful. To open the leveling tool, you have to go to the tools and click on preset leveling. Okay, I do again, and you can see here the preset leveling windows is really helpful, because you can tweak the output level, of course, but also directly the amp level with the let's say the exact point where you have to touch the volume. So typically the default value is on -12. It is the default. Let it is as it is, and check the VMeter. Okay, and it's correct. So I can see
this is this is let's say prepared for a lead sound.
For a lead sound,
that's why I put the volume the plus 2.5, 3 dB normally. This is how I do my lead sounds. So perfect. I don't let's say just increase the volume of the amp, but I just put the volume block with plus
exactly
2.5, 3
as I usually do. You can see here the volume block is a neutral block, is a boost block, very clear boost with only 2.4 dB or what you need to increase the volume. An hint that I can give you is, if you don't want the volume block because for dimension, because now I am on XFX3, but if you are in FM3 you have two.
Let me see on my FM3
you have 2 columns less and 2 rows less. So if you need space, sometimes you can instead use the volume block, you can go to the output block, go to the scene level, and you can tweak your scene level as you want. For example, you can add exactly the same, because if you type 2.4 here, this is scene 5, for example. You go to the scene 5 here and type 2.5. So you save a volume block. Is not much in terms of CPU power, of course, but help to compress.
Since I'm not so rich as you in terms of CPU power, let me see. Now I am at 80% on the same patch. Let me see if I remove the volume.
Okay.
Shunt. 10%.
So much?
Yeah.
No, 10%.
Sì.
10% non ci credo.
Put it back. 72.
This is strange. 10% is too much. Volume block is less than 1% typically.
No. Okay, sorry, 5%. From 75 to 71. Yeah.
Okay. This can help you to save some CPU power. That is really nice with the FM3. And sometimes also the drives. If you don't, in this preset, of course, you use different drives, and the drive block is absolutely necessary. But sometimes I suggest you to go to the amp block, go to the preamp section, and you can use the boost, and you can assign the input boost to a modifier. Okay, if you click on the right-click button, you can assign, for example, the control switch. Okay, here, control switch is practically a switch on and off. You can select via foot switch or with the controllers. But what is really interesting is the possibility to have a different kind of boost. So the default is neutral, and you can also tweak the level of the neutral. But if you click on this, you can select a wide range of typical boost. For example, if you use the TS808, you can find the TC808 circuits. Of course, you have only the level sections, you have not the tone section, but it's really helpful if you use the boost to boost the lead sound, for example, and it's not necessary so much to have the tone or advanced parameter. You can use it, and you can save a big amount of CPU percentage. This is an insight.
Okay, so if you put it here, it's consuming less CPU than put it in the block.
Absolutely, because you can see also in the XFX3, if I select TS808 and I put shunt on drive block, from 44 I go to 36.
Wow.
38. A drive block needs a lot of CPU consumption.
Oh, very good, because normally I use it like it is. So normally the EQ I keep it in the middle. For the drive
yes,
block.
If you don't use so much the advanced parameter, typically on the LED you need only to
gain 0 and volume 10. Yeah,
exactly. So in this case, you can select first of all the circuit of the. This is important because, for example, I invite you to try the neutral. Neutral is simply some dBs more, and you can select how many dB more you want. But for example, use mid boost, increase the boost of the signal. It's different. I can show you. Let me check. So I go switch off delay and. Okay. Sorry, is it too high? Because the delay maybe is true. Remember, you have to mute in. Otherwise, when every parallel effect has to put in the mute FX. Otherwise, when is bypassed, there is a lot of gain on the. Okay. So the sounds is like the ATS808. It's different when I select neutral. mid boost, for example. Okay, and if you want to use the booster on the scenes, you have to assign the boost on a control switch, for example, control switch number 1. Okay. Then go to the controllers menu, go to the control switch per scene, and you can select the status of the control switch depends on the scene. I suggest you to set all on off. Then, for example, if you want to have the boost on C5, you go here and
here you go.
Okay, so the status of every control switches you have, maybe on FM3 you have four control switch, on FX3 you have 6, but every control switch you can assign the status on the scene in this matrix.
No, 6 also on the FM3.
Also, so okay, so you can decide in which scene you can enable and disable, and of course you can also go to the FSC edit, for example, and assign the control switch here, for example, control switch 1. Remember, because you have two possibilities, status momentary or latching. If you wanted to push and enable and push again to disable, you have to go to the latching. Latching means push to activate, push again to deactivate. If you go to the momentary, it works only when you keep the foot engaged. Okay?
Good. Nice. Thanks for that. This is
okay. And you can save a lot of CPU because drives needs a lot.
Yeah.
So, very nice. The rest of the configuration. So remember the mute FX in. This is really important. And for otherwise, I don't have other suggestion for this. So, congratulations, congratulations, Marco.
Did I pass the exam?
Yes, of course.
No, sorry for the issue with the audio. I don't know why.
Next time
I need to check it.
Next time you come again.
Maybe I just need to restart the computer.
Yeah. Don't worry. We have time to meet again.
Yes.
Okay, Marco is a friend that we can meet together in the Discord, and we get a lot of discussion. So thank you very much, Marco.
Thanks to you.
Next time.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thank you. So, for everybody, everything is clear. I hope so. So let's continue with the other preset. Okay, there is, for example, preset from Davide. Davide, if you are here, you can also come in. There is a Soldano Slow 100 available here. Let's check. Davide, se vuoi venire, ci trovi ho condiviso il link sul Discord. So, guys, I would like very much and appreciate a lot if you put a comment below the video, even if you see the video in a second time, not in the live mode. And I appreciate a lot to know what do you think about this session. If you like, I repeat this one. If you have some other suggestion or whatever, I'm absolutely free. I hope this is interesting for you, of course, and also you can come in as Marco did just 1 minute ago if you are able to make a live stream. And if you need to know how to create a live stream, you can use the Discord. Discord is a community with some friends. We are more than 700 people, and we helped together to make it a live stream. So don't hesitate to contact us in the Discord and ask to make your case. Also, we can support together about Fractal devices if you have some problems, some suggestions, and so on. So feel free to participate to this community. I would really proud if the community, this community is an Italian community, of course, but it's also a open to our international friends. Absolutely. So feel free to do. Federic Popper system. Okay, there's other. I don't know what is this message. Maybe it's spam. Okay, and I don't know what is this. Okay. Okay. So, I don't know if Davide is here. Davide, ci sei? Se non ci sei online, almeno ci sei nei commenti. Okay, so let's start to analyze this preset. If I made a preset to crash your Fractal, but you didn't import. Okay, Patrizio. Allora, I'm waiting. Davide, I select Patrizio. Patrizio is the Pierre. Okay, this is really interesting, Patrizio. So this preset is absolutely interesting. You create. Okay, you put the FM3 in crash, and I can understand because you create a so really nice and particular web. I can say is a web. It's not a rig. Sorry, I didn't see. Okay. Lee Lewis, great videos. I appreciated the time you put into helping to people. Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you so much. Ciao, Matteo. Okay, so this is really nice. So I can hear. Let me understand. So there is input, there's a compression, there is amp is a Arcan clean or different. There is also the Arcan bride. Okay, is the PRS. Maybe I can try to connect. Okay. So Patrizio, are you able to see the video? So in the meantime, I go ahead. So there is a cabinet, or the Uber cabinet. So let me understand what. So you create two parallels with the plex delay. Okay, and the output of the plex delay go to the send to, and return to. So you create a loop between the plex delay. I don't know the reason why, but ok, Alessandro, sì, dopo carico il tuo. Ok, let me check. So there is also chorus in the same way. So the send means that the signal of the chorus return in the return here. I don't know what there is. And also there is a mixer also with the balance. So let me check how does it sound. And this is very interesting. Interesting. Oh. This is a very original solution. Okay, Patrizio, you are here. Let me check if you wanted to introduce. Okay, Patrizio, ciao.
Hi.
Ciao.
Hi, ciao.
So, Patrizio, can you explain your rig, please?
Yes, so sorry, I have a look back. I think.
Have you problem? Technical issue? Okay. Because
I think it's a bit slow the stream. Okay, I will try to explain anyway. Basically, I put two.
Yes.
I put two loopbacks. So if you see the send,
yes,
the send that it's up, it goes in the return.
Yeah.
On the same line, and then when I was crashing is because the return level, if you put like 50%. Be careful to don't put the return level too high, otherwise it will crash.
Yes,
probably.
but because I don't know what. But why you do this? What is the
Because
reason?
I wanted to take
Yes, but
the sound back in and repeat it in loop.
But
bit.
You can create an infinite loop. This is the risk is really high. For this reason, of course, the return levels. Let me check what's happening if you. Because you say that the sounds continue even. If I stop no, I cannot switch the. But I cannot hear any difference.
It's very subtle difference. It's not very big.
Okay. Okay, but could be interesting. Okay, and so you also balance the output of the rigs to left and right continuously with a modifier. You use a LFO, I think, LFO 1A and okay,
yeah,
1A
exactly.
and 1B. So this solution is very original, very nice. Okay, the only hint is okay, no, it's correct. Okay. Very nice. Let me check the scene number 2. But you have to I think you have to switch off this ping pong. Otherwise, you continue to hear the pan potting from left and right continuously. I don't know if your target.
I think I did it a bit less. I wanted to do it. It should be because it's on channel B, so I think it's different channel from the previous one. But still, I wanted to keep it a little bit. Yes, maybe it's a bit too much. Yes, you're right.
But it is interesting. So scene number 2.
Then this is more or less the same with more distortion. And from 5 to 8, I made the copy of the 1 to 4 just with less effect. Okay. That's more or less. So the fifth one is like the first one, but with less effects and so on, all the way.
So very, very interesting. Very interesting. It could be interesting to dig into this preset to discover a possible solution. You mentioned before that the risk is to create an infinite loop if the return level is too high. So
yeah, if you put the level too high, also it goes the output, the general output level. So you play and it goes always up and up.
Yes, because it is an infinite loop and. So you have to take care to use this solution, of course. Okay, very, very interesting solution. Thank you very much, Patrizio, for your preset. Okay, and we can discuss more on our Discord channel because your solution could be very interesting. Thank you very much, Patrizio.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, okay, guys, let's go ahead. There is another preset. There is Alessandro Giordano. Okay, so let's import his preset. I know that Alessandro is a fan of Slash, if I remember well. Let me correct Alessandro. Scrivania, desktop, sorry. Okay, 0834. Okay, this is your preset. Okay. Let me check what's happened. Okay, so starting from the amp block. You have to, you use 2 amp. That's correct. Brit silver. Okay. With the AX V30 cabinet. Okay, nice. So you continue the line with the send return. Is correct. Okay, volume I think is for the same. Okay, to boost the volume is correct. Okay, return, go to the chorus in double delay. Okay, dual delay, very nice, I like it. And also there is another one to delay with the reverb. From the point of view, I can see it is correct. Let me check how does it sound. I can change the guitar, because if you are a fan of Slash, it's better that I use the proper guitar, so I can pick up my Tokai Les Paul, but I can hear the sound is, to me, is correct. Okay. Very nice. I like these sounds. I would like to increase a bit the volume, because I prefer to stay on the rhythm channel, or just close to the red area. Very nice. Let me check the scene number 1 is the solo. Okay, very nice. So on the solo, use the same amp, and you increase the volume with the. Is correct. I don't use the digital stereo, but I don't hear the digital stereo effect. Okay. In this case, if you like, you are using the digital stereo effects, but if you put the left time ratio to 100%, you practically don't have. You have let's say a dual mono. If you put the left and right time ratio to 95, I show you the difference is really nice. You create a 3-amp sound. So the dry sound is in the middle, and the left and right, the delay sound is left and right. Is pan-potted, a bit left and bit right, and a little bit delayed between the two channels. So you can hear the difference is really huge. And this solution helps you to keep the dry signal separated to the ambient signal. Very nice. Okay, let's go to the scene number 3. Okay, this is a clean sound, clean. You make it with the jazz 120. Okay. Very nice with the compressor. Okay, now lo stereo. Nice. Scene number 4 is octave fuzz drive. Nice. Okay, very nice. Let's see number 5. Again, with this effect, I suggest you to. There is no separation. Why there is? Okay. There is no separation with the stereo because the pan is the middle. So if you want to have the stereo, I suggest you to pan left and right. So. I think this is the what is the name? Welcome to the Jungle. I don't remember. Sorry, the riff. So in this case, I suggest you to, of course, to pan left and right. Otherwise, you have a mono effect. If you keep all the line in the middle, you have the mono effects. I don't know if it's your real intention, but I prefer to do this. Okay, let me check this scene. Okay, there is a really strange pan tremolo, but it's correct. Okay. Okay, I think the real scene are from number 1 to number 6. It's correct. No, number 5. Very nice, Alessandro. Many compliments for this preset. I like it. So the only hints I can give you is to put the delay in the stereo mode. So if you have any question regarding your presets, I like so much. To me, maybe you can reduce a bit the bright, okay, on the preamp section if you want. I know that Slash use a really bright sound, but if you can close the high cut to, for example, 8 kilo, is a bit soft because it's really a bit fuzzy, this sound. I prefer this. I want only to change the cabinet. I want to make this test with also the AX. Okay, I can see here, but not the V30, but the Greenback one. It is this one, for example. To me, is more warm sound. No, it's this one. It's a bigger sound. You also can select different. Okay, you can try the V30 or Greenback's speaker. The V30 is a bit harsh, but could be good for the Slash sound. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know if it is due to the last firmware, the 19th firmware, but the sounds is very, very nice. Ciao will be Andrew. Okay, guys. So let's check the Davide Greco preset if it's there, still there. Okay, Davide Greco is here. Okay. Very nice, very fat sound. Oh, this is the clean. Very, because you activated the input boost. Okay, this is normal. So it is a clean, but it's not a clean because okay, the drive is so high. But could stay. I like this solution because you can tweak with the volume and the dynamic. This is nice. Okay, the delay is correct. Okay, Alessandro, ho visto Boa Cab is very nice for the slash sound could be very nice. So let's check the scene number 2. So this sound to me is too loud. Okay, I have to reduce the amp level, otherwise I go to the red. So the crunch is the clean, okay, plus the BB preamp. Very nice. So on the lead you use some two drive, the BB preamp plus okay, you keep the same channel of the Soldano and you play with the drives. Okay. Ok, very nice. Angie, occhio il bypass mode del delay parallelo, vediamo. Ok, correct Angie. So Davide, please take care about this. When you put the delay in parallel, you have to put the mute FX, not the through, because when you bypass, I can show you what's happened. Because if you keep the mix on 100%, on the delay block, you have only the delay effect, you have not the direct effect. But when you go to bypass, if the true mode is enabled, there is the double signal on the line here, okay, and the line below. So this is the effect of what's happened. So the volume increase. And this is the reason why some guys complains that there is something wrong on my FM3 or XFX3 because when I switch the synths, the volume go up. Sometimes it's a matter of this issue. So take care when you put the effects in parallel. You have to put the mute FX in. This is really important. Okay. Very nice. Let me check the other scene. The scene ambient. Okay, nice. Maybe there is the same problem with the delay here. Okay. Use the stratocumulus. Okay. Nice. Okay, this scene is not used. So very nice sound. I like the clean. Is very. Very, very nice. Okay, let me check if... okay. Well, very nice. Congratulations, Davide, for your presets. Oh, okay. So what time is it? Is 11:15. Is a bit high. Okay, let's check other presets. If I have Rig 30 from Jason. Let's check what is this Rig 30. Okay, it's a super clean sound. Okay, Jason, I hope that you are here. Okay, this double verb phase, so I think that's better. Okay, well, can keep the okay, use the dual amp. Okay, the cabinet is correct. I use the okay, the typical matching is a double verb with a 1-1-2-1 mic with the SM7. Ciao Marco. Super clean. Okay, it's nice. Okay, looking into the level, I think you can increase a bit the level, okay, to touch the red area. Let me check the reverb. I don't suggest to use to increase the volume with the reverb, honestly. Keep reverb as it is on 0. And let the amp block to the default -12. Okay, you can increase a bit. Okay, I think there is something on the reverb. Why is it so? There's something that are not too... input gain is too less. Why? I don't know why you use the input gain so low. Why? I suggest when you use the reverb in stereo, I suggest you to use the input gain on. Otherwise, let me check if you don't change the. Because you change the input. Okay, sorry. I understood your tweaking because you change the scenes and you want to keep the tail of the reverb as it is. So you let the. Okay, I am agree with you. So you select the reverb. So guys, I explain you what Jason did on his preset. Because he changed the reverb type, if you change the mix or level, you cut the tail of the previous reverb. If you use this technique to work with input gain, you can change the channel of reverb, but it remains the same tail of before. So I use the same technique for the delay, for example. Okay, so. This is nice. Crunchy wet. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Let's see number 4. this tremolo work? No, I don't know why. This tremolo doesn't work, I don't know why. It is correct, except this tremolo. I don't know why the sense of this one, because it's stopped. Sì, il def è basso sicuramente, però è strano che sia messo poi sul lead. Ok, adesso l'ho resettato, ma io lo metterei qua. So I don't know the real use of this tremolo. Now I have reset the tremolo and I put the panel after the cabinet to have the stereo effects, so you can hear the panning between left and right. Okay, very nice. Let's go to scene number 5. So this is a different amp, Comet Concourse. Okay, it's nice. Nice. Okay, let's go to scene number 6. It's the same with the drive. Okay, Tom King. So okay. Chicken picking. Hey, okay, this is correct, and also the delay in front of the amp is correct for this kind of sound. I agree with you. Yeah! Nice play, Miss marcofnt. Sounds amazing as always. Thank you very much, Billy. Where are you from, Billy? Okay, so let's go. Oh, sorry. Let's go to the scene number 7. Another chicken picking. Yeah. From the 60s, yeah! Oh, it's a wonderful morning to the phone show. The my blue show. You can only dream, but at home my blue show. Woo! Nice, very nice. So, guys, let's take attention for this delay, the mono BBD in front of the amp. This is not an error, is correct to replicate exactly the slapback delay from the 60s sound. Yeah, sounds like Brian Setz, it's okay. You're nothing but a handle, I cry all the time. Yeah! It's remember me that time when I listen Elvis Presley. Yeah, very nice guy. Oh, there's also. Okay, with the octave down. I don't know why it's strange, but it's okay. The octave is sound. So you like the clean and let's say the combo distortion sound. Very nice preset. Many congratulations, Jason, for this preset. And the only thing is to understand what is the tremolo pan here, because there is the depth is low, so there is, I don't know, the real use of this tremolo is in the crunch lead, but I cannot hear anything. So if I I don't know the reason you use this tremolo effects in this setup. But I love so much this one. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now it starts to me the remembering of my oath. Very nice, guys. So nice. Okay, I think that we cover all. Oh, so there is another preset from Pasquale, but Pasquale is not here. But okay, we can check immediately. There is a. So we go. We come from the very clean sound. I go to the heavy 5150 PRS. Okay, it's completely different. Very chuka sound. Okay, let me check the other. Nice. You can increase the input gain of the plexi. This is nice. Wow! Ooh, this is nice. Wow. Clean, okay. With my favorite one, the Custom Audio 3 Plus. Very nice. So, very nice, clean plus plus. Oh, okay. The method remember my style. So, thank you very much. So you can increase a bit the level of this amp, okay, to reach. So if you like this lush chorus, I suggest you to use the 4-voice analog. and set the auto def tool off. Okay, so raise down the rate and def. Very nice. Bello, bello. Wow! The delay doesn't work. Very, very low input gain, so maybe I can increase it. Yeah! So, what's happening if I switch on the plexi delay? For this sound, I suggest you to make a bit bright. Let me check the settings of the cabinets. Okay, let's cut the low cut and. Okay, I saw that most of you make the cutting of the impulse response of this part. I suggest you to use the preamp part, so you can create your sound, the combination of the impulse responses, and you can tweak both the total sum of two impulse responses together. So. Very nice preset. So I think that I check all presets. I'm very happy because I check a very nice preset. There is only one where there are a mistake. I don't know, but maybe the G-Dansk. I don't know who is the owner of that preset, but I will discover on Discord. So guys, the time I think is over. What the time is? Wow, 11:30. If you have some questions, you can put now, or I can switch off. And I hope that you like this session. Sorry. So I remember again, if you want to do again this session, please write on the comments. If you want to share your presence to participate to this initiative and to create the community on my Discord channel, you can go to my website marcofnt.it, click on I share you again my ciao Marco, ciao anche a te. Adrian Nikiti, next time, Adrian. The time is over, sorry, but it's really late. I'm a bit tired. So please go to the Discord channel for the next session, and I can check your preset. So you can go, I show you again, you can go to my website, is here, okay, click on the Discord icon, it is the violet one, and you can enter on the Discord channel, okay, and if you have the app, or you can use the web app, you have a possibility to enter, okay, use my Discord channel. There is a section for international member, okay, so all international member can share the preset here, or create any discussion they want. This is the Fractal preset section. I can see here heavy metal rhythm scenes, okay, for FM3. I see a new one, perfect, I'm very happy for this. So Adrian, please go to the Discord channel and put your preset here. And if you like this session, I will do again. I don't know when, but please follow me, and I will create the new event for the session. Patrizio, it's very nice to see the ideas, the ideas of all the participants. I really like this. This check your press the set. So thank you very much, Patrizio. Thank you very much also for your contribution. It's very helpful and very original. Many congratulations for this. Okay. Sven Anderson, I need to go to bed. Good night. Sven, I think that you come from Sweden or something like that. So, and it's time to go bed. Okay, because tomorrow we work. Carol Miro, thank you, Carol. Nice to see you again. So, please, so you can, of course, the session will be available for the future. Okay, you can see again. You can see all the things necessary to participate to this. And again, please put your comments. See and say if you like it or you don't like it. If you have any suggestion, I'm totally open. So, guys, no, Germany. Okay, thank you so much from Germany, but because your surname sounds like a Sweden name. So, guys, thank you very much. Thank you, Massimo. Saluta Camilla. Ciao. Chat Poon. Hey, Marco, don't go. I just joined. Okay, good night. Take care. You are kidding me, chat. So, but I like so much to see many international members and friends, of course. And again, I really like and appreciate a lot if you visit my Discord channel and create our international community for Fractal, and not only for Fractal, of course. We can discuss about any kind of sounds, argue, or any needs. And okay, it's my aim to create an international community, not only Italian. My English is okay, it's basic English, but I hope that you understand. And please don't catch me for this. Okay, thank you very much. Good night for the people that go to bed. In Europe, we go to bed now. In the USA, not. I think it's the middle afternoon. I think. So thank you so much, and see you next time. Ciao, guys. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, ciao.